Hello, this is Jennifer, and I'll start today's Eating My Yard with just a tour of what's going on inside the house. I usually start my day by watering and inspecting my indoor plants. This over here is a fish pepper, and I'm trying to save it, but I think it's going to end up dying. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it lost all its leaves below, and the leaves just don't look normal. These are my Dracula peppers. They look like some variant of a jalapeno, but we'll see what they turn out looking like. I love the black and green variegated leaves. And this is a poinsettia pepper that lost all its leaves. I think what happened to this poinsettia pepper and to the fish pepper is that the spray I made to deal with the aphids actually killed the leaves. I was using well, it was supposed to be an all natural organic spray, but I guess it just was too powerful, or I mixed too much of it in. Yes, I was using pyrethrin to spray these plants, and yeah, it just killed them. This is my big basil plant. So this is the basil plant that I use for cooking. It's very bushy, and as the plant has been growing, parts of it have been dying because there's too many of them in here, so it gets root bound and they die, and then I pull them out. This is my lemon ahi. It's a big guy. It just kind of likes to grow every which way. I have some supports on it just to keep it from flopping over, but it's a quite vigorous plant and has a few peppers on it. You can see a little guy here. There's one back here, another one back there, and some more up here. And this is my Bolivian rainbow pepper, also known as the Christmas light pepper. It's supposed to have peppers that change color through the rainbow, but mine have gone from just white to red. I just let them dry out on the plant. I don't think you can really eat these peppers. It's more of an ornamental pepper plant than anything, and I like it. It smells nice. It's a pretty house plant. Over here, some more basil. I believe that this is cardinal basil. It smells a lot like licorice instead of, the usual classic basil scent. And this is Valentino basil, which tastes like a cross between lettuce and traditional basil. It's kind of finicky. It needs the sun, but it doesn't like intense sun. And then here are some seedlings, so some rosemary, lavender, and some other things that I'm trying to get started. And then back here is the habanero plant, and I'm just kind of growing this for fun. I don't think I'd ever eat a habanero. It's way too hot. So after I deal with the inside plants, I come outside and inspect the yard. These are some more plants that got injured in the pyrethrin accident. They lost all their leaves. They are in some stage of having their leaves grow back. I don't know if they'll ever really recover, but I'll give them a couple months to see if something happens. So I usually inspect around the yard looking for any problems with insects or plant disease, or whether I need to remove the suckers from my tomato plants, things like that. So I've been keeping my eye on these peppers here. They're ripening now, as you can see in the tent. These are the cherry bone peppers, and there's 3 of them. They're almost ready to pick. So this tomato plant has a sucker that needs to be removed, so I'll just grab the little guy and pinch him off, just like that. And then inspect for any more suckers. plant also has a sucker. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I don't see any more. I'm actually kind of torn about removing suckers because plant looks prettier and fuller when it has more leaves, but what I saw last summer was that when I wasn't removing the suckers, mainly because I didn't know that there was such a thing as doing that, the plants got out of control, and I ended up with mold problems and just not being able to find tomatoes or the worms because they were hidden deep in the bush. I also had a problem where I had some garden spiders hiding in cherry tomatoes, and I became afraid to just stick my hand in to even pick the tomatoes because I couldn't see the spiders. I also come out and hand pollinate some of my pepper and eggplants. So I use the electric toothbrush method. Goes like that. Give the heads a little jiggle. And I come out and identify who needs watering immediately. So it looks like this bed is getting a little hot in the morning sun. So I guess I should cool it off. So it looks like there's some mixed results up in the front yard. This is some red leaf kale and some other kind of kale, and these are doing really well. Looks like the snails are eating this, so I'll have to put some snail baits down. The Swiss chard, though, is not doing very well at all. It doesn't look like it got much bigger since I planted it, which was probably about 4 to 6 weeks ago. So that's good to know. I use the Nature's Care brand of snail and slug control, and basically what this is iron phosphate. And from what I understand, it just clogs up the snails, and so they can't eat anything else after they eat the baits. Usually I do all of this in the morning before breakfast with my pajamas still on, and then after I eat breakfast I put on my garden clothes and go out and actually get my hands in the dirt.